You said I want to be your girlfriend. It wasn't really in my plans. When you're around, I gotta rhythm me up. So in the end, I play pretend. You got the of a cool dude, but you should know I like it hot. But if there's really no denying what this is, then come on, let's give it a shot. Well, know you said I want to be your girlfriend. You said I want to be your girl. You said I want to be your girlfriend. Well, it all depends. You say I want to be your girlfriend, but do you want to be my man? I'll treat you like you were a carry-on, like you're my one and only fan. My kindness is of a false pretense. I got the ego of a god. But if you take me in your arms, be confident I commit a character fraud. Stop. Well, you said I want to be your girlfriend. You said I want to be your girl. You say I want to be your girlfriend. It wasn't really in my plans. Secretly, I'm aiming for a rhythm that exceeds my expectations. Am I ever gonna get it? Your girl is in the business, so there's little room for idle contemplation. With you, you said I want to be your girlfriend. You said I want to be your girl. You said I want to be your girlfriend. You said I want to be your girl. You said I want to be your girlfriend. You said I want to be your girl. You said I want to be your girlfriend. It wasn't really in my plans.
Baby girl, you know what I want. Let me do it to you, do it to you. Let me do you like Baby girl, you know what I want. Let me do it to you, do it to you. Let me do you like Childish Gambino, got that swagger. All these pussy niggas round here don't matter. All that I know is that I wanna dance with ya. Moving close, have a boy gon' kiss ya. Know that you know me, don't act stupid. You seem different, tired of these groupies. I'm on fire, won't find bigger. Got big shots saying that's that nigga. Hovey with glasses, Weezy but geeky. Girls in the lobby trying to meet me. I ain't afraid to say it, yeah, I love these hoes. In the glasses, in the jacket, and the hipster clothes. Guess I'm always on tour, what you mad at that for? I'm slamming that thing like the Cadillac though. I love fast women, Jackie Joyner curse it. Have your cake and eat it, baby, it's your birthday. Baby girl, you know what I want. Let me do it to you, do it to you. Let me do you like Baby girl, you know what I want. Let me do it to you, do it to you. Let me do you like It ain't tricking if you know, baby, you know. Mama, you are with the right man, Juno. Tell me what you wanna do, I will make it happen. I just wanna get you home and yes, I'm drinking whiskey, baby, I am gone tonight. NBC is not the only thing I'm coming on tonight. Gross, why the fuck I say these things? It isn't over, haven't heard the chubby lady sing. Everybody love me, call a nigga Raymond. These weak niggas always in your face like Ray-Bans. Yes, I bring the heat, girl, fire for fireman. Baby, I'm your hero, Donald for Spider-Man. I'm in love with you, but this is not tennis. And baby, stay stacked like she bad at Tetris. Rude boy, Ariana, that vagina. Tell your boy good luck trying to find ya. Find ya. You know what I want. Let me do it to you, do it to you. Let me do you like Baby girl, you know what I want. Let me do it to you, do it to you. Let me do you like
Hey. What's up? Whew. Hi. What's up? Howdy, howdy. So, 98 to 99 Duke Nukem Forever Asset CD leaked just recently, like 10 minutes ago. Just assets? The Quake 2 stuff? Like what's at like what's like where do I find it? All right, hey everybody, Tyler McVicker, Valve News Network. Not a big stream right now. If I feel up to it, we'll do a whole thing. Go to Duke Nukem Leak Community Discord, it's there. I don't think I'm in that Discord. Can you DM me an invite link? I'm not doing the sponsor right now because there's not that many people here. I'm not advertising the stream. I'm doing a pre-stream to see how something like this would go. So yeah, we're just gonna play some boomer shooters. I've been playing some Doom 64 lately, and yeah, I don't know, just chilling, just hanging out. How are y'all doing? I gave a bit of a cleanup to my my Windows installation. I put like old Windows sound effects and stuff up and made everything look like Windows 98 with like tiled backgrounds and stuff. Hey Lint, I sent something on cut content. Fuck yeah. Huh. That's the console texture set. Wow. Where do you think they got this stuff? People saying like, oh, that's disappointing. It's like, in my mind, wow, like, they've got a lot of stuff, man. Where are they getting it from, you know? What the hell? Where are they getting it from? You know? And they keep saying they have, like, multiple things. Where are they getting it from? That's nuts. I'm sure they've got a bunch of other shit, too, which is crazy. Wow. Yeah. That's nuts. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm kind of in the same boat as you. Like, this gotta be from 3D Realms. Not 3D Realms, but Apogee, which is actually 3D Realms. Scott Miller and all them. You know, I'm actually going to be interviewing him soon. I forgot to tell you guys that. Yeah, Scott Miller, co-founder of Apogee, I'm going to be interviewing very soon about these leaks. I just reached... The guy follows me, and he's sent me some games in the past. Codes for, like... He sent me a couple codes for stuff. Yeah. So, I was like, yo, can I interview you about this shit? And he's like, absolutely. I'm like, alright, cool. Part of me was like, what if they partnered with id Software and instead of making Quake, they're making a Duke Nukem game? Wouldn't that be fucking nuts? Like, id was making a Duke Nukem game. And I'm friends with Hugo Martin. We text all the time. And so just like, all slick like, I'm like, so what do you think about Duke Nukem 3D? And he goes, you know, I've never actually played any Duke Nukem game before. I've been really focused on id's back catalog. I'm like, you haven't played any Duke Nukem games? He's like, no, what's the best way to play those? And he's not even, like, he doesn't know that I'm trying to, like, be sneaky or whatever. He's like, how do I play those? I've heard, like, a source port. I'm like, oh, damn. Okay, yeah. They're not doing that. Lean is, like, Sprite and cough syrup mixed together. It gets you really high. I apologize that this might be boring for y'all, but I feel like replaying Doom 2016, so that's what we're gonna do. Because I'm missing 2 achievements from the... Make him play Duke Nukem 3D and that should be it. The fuck is going on? It's attached itself to the wrong monitor. That's cool. That's really cool. Don't you hate it when Doom does that? I don't know why it does that every time I install it. But yeah, let's play some Doom 2016. I just feel like it. And I've got like 3 more single player achievements and like 6 more multiplayer achievements, so I'll slowly work through those. How are you guys doing? What? Like... What resolution is this? Okay, there you go. Oh my. Chatterino got all screwed up. Oh no, it just screwed up my monitor. Huh. It pushed it down to 480 by 640. No thanks. Let's play Duke Nukem. I mean, what's this game? We'll play this game. Does Game Capture find it yet? It just wants you to play it like it's the time travel show. Oh, we're getting close to bringing that back. Very exciting. I need a TV. I almost had this perfect, like 23-inch Sony Trinitron CRT television. Beautiful. Couldn't get it. Really sad. But yeah, I need one of those. I'm really hoping I can get one of those. I have some stuff that I've been working on for the time travel show that's gonna blow some people's fucking minds. Because I'm nuts. I'm nuts, though. I guess we're just gonna capture monitor. I don't care. Just whatever. Your birthday's coming. Yeah. I know. I'm going to do Ultraviolence, by the way. I've done a Nightmare run. It's up on YouTube. I'm going to do a bit of an easier run so I can get the last of the achievements. Day of Rage.
brutal, without
They are
mercy.
rage, brutal, without mercy. But
They have reference images of textures that leaked CD thing that are crazy. What do you want for your B-Day? Your mom is here. I want a 23 to 27 inch Sony Trinitron CRT, black, with the curved front from the mid to late 90s. Preferably with the remote. So Neon Prime MOBA? Yeah, in a way, kinda. That should be easy. See, the thing is, they're not that expensive generally, you know, if you know where to find them. But if you try and... Do you prefer the Quake 1 Eldritch vibes or the Quake 2 Space War stuff? I'm gonna say the most, like sacrilegious thing I could possibly say. I like Quake 2. I like the Space Alien Quake 2 vibe. Any Neon Prime stuff you're holding back? Nope. Nope, you've got everything. I mean, at that I know right now, way more can be learned. Like, I have the potential to learn way more, completely unbeholden to no one, if that makes sense. Like I've got to do some real good sleuthing detective work on the sources I currently have available to me, like assets and text files and stuff, and then I'll be able to learn a lot more. But I've been putting off that work. Like, right now I'm focusing on uploading as frequently as possible to get my AdSense revenue back up to over $2,000. Can you go ahead and do that, please? Yes. I woke up vomiting. I ate something, must have got me sick. I woke up vomiting. I had to go to Electra to a doctor's appointment. Came home, slept for another 6 hours. Like, today I have been sleeping. I am so in love, though. I am so in love with Electra. It's insane. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit better. I got everything out. There was just something that I ate, and my body was trying to reject it. We're good. It's out. Isn't that the best feeling on Earth? It really is. And I'm glad that you know what I'm talking about. Me and Lint, we connect over video games and loving our respective wives, not each other's wives. Yeah, vomiting's never fun, but you know, it's part of life. The $1 microwave chicken pot pies from Aldi were a bad idea. Anything on Quake 5? So here's the deal about future id stuff. Even if I had it, I wouldn't tell you. That's, you know, I'm not gonna ruin my relationship with Hugo and id. Lidl bodies Aldi, I'm well aware. But I don't have a Lidl around here. Just what I will tell you is there has been an ongoing project with id Software that I've been working on for going on 2 years now, since the original interview I did with Hugo. And it's gonna blow some minds. There's a couple projects we have in development. One of them had to get shelved indefinitely. Thanks, Mick. But you know, what are you gonna do?
Lockdown disengaged.
Do you think they're just gonna continue with Quake Champions? id Software proper doesn't handle Quake Champions. Saber does. Saber is Tim Willett's company. Tim Willett used to be president of id Software. Now it's Marty Stratton. Hugo's like creative director, game director,
willing to take full
and I'm friends with Hugo. I don't really talk to Marty. I have, but I don't really talk to him.
You must understand, our interest in their world was purely for the betterment of mankind.
Hugo is trying to get me to buy a PS5 because he wants me to play
The risk.
Elden Ring so I can talk to him about it. Elden Ring, Demon Souls, Bloodborne, all that. I haven't played a single From Software game, and Hugo's trying to get me to play them, and he's like, you gotta get a PS5 for Bloodborne and Demon Souls. I prefer 2016. Was Hugo only on Eternal? No, Hugo was both. Hugo was creative director on this game, and is the reason why they switched from the Hell on Earth stuff, the Doom 4 Hell on Earth stuff, to, you know, Doom 2016. And then when Tim Willits stepped down as president of the company and Marty Stratton took over, he was director of Eternal, like full director. But no, yeah, he was just as much involved with 2016 as he was Eternal. They're both his creative babies. I'm not talking about any future id Software game right now, bro. Just wait for the projects I'm working on. I do prefer Eternal, yeah, but I mean, like, there are times where I just feel like playing 2016, and right now is one of those times. Do you think they could reveal their next game at QuakeCon? Nah, I don't think so. I think that's a little bit ways off. Like, you gotta remember, the Doom Eternal DLC wrapped and shipped like a year and a half ago, right? And that was everybody. Everybody was working on that from home. So they probably need a bit more time before they're like fully ready to show that off. Especially now, since Microsoft is far more like show it when it's almost ready to ship instead of have 2 years of, you know, fanfare and pre-release to keep people in mind. Like, I know that, you know, Todd Howard wishes that he could reveal a game and then put it out a week later. Like, he always talks about how if he had his way, we wouldn't have known about Starfield until a week before it came out. But, you know, that's unrealistic. But, you know. Are you still trying to go to QuakeCon in person this year? If they have it in person, 1,000%. Are you kidding? I'm gonna try and, like, get a friggin' panel. Hopefully my project is out by then. Do you think Starfield will just work? More so than any of their previous games, yes. Just for the core reason that the initial launch date of 11/11/2022 was, if they had shipped then, it would have been better than Fallout 4's launch in terms of bugs. The issue is, in a post-cyberpunk world, you can't fucking do that anymore. The industry is just tired of it. And by the industry, I mean the consumers are tired of it, buying buggy products. So, this entire, like, the game has been finished, give or take, you know, for a while. They've been polishing this whole time. Elder Scrolls 6 is going to definitely be one of the longest reveals to releases. Yeah. That was done to mitigate a couple of things. That was done to bolster. We now know that that was done because Microsoft was in the process of acquiring Bethesda. And when you have all those games announced and known to the public, you're more valuable. That's why that happened. So no more delays? No, I could totally see another Starfield delay. They want it to be perfect. They, honest to God, want it to be perfect. This isn't just Bethesda anymore. This is Bethesda and Microsoft riding on this. It's the biggest game launch in a very long time. Bigger than Cyberpunk. So. Yeah. I've been purposely avoiding gameplay. I know that there's gameplay out there. There's like 20 minutes of it. I will not be watching it. I want to go into Starfield blind, like I did Cyberpunk, like I did... Well, like I do most games that I'm interested in nowadays. That I don't have to make active videos on. Because, like, with Valve stuff, I don't have the privilege of going in blind. You know? And so it's nice to have something to look forward to that, you know, you don't have to know absolutely everything about before going in. Like, I pretty much know everything about Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty in terms of its story, right? And a lot of its main quests and stuff, and that's something I will never, like, openly talk about. The issue is, like, there's so many people that I talk to about Cyberpunk. And you could say something like, well, yeah, there was that thing that happened last year where, like, the story of episode 1 leaked. But that was an older version of the story, and it's absolutely not at all... Well, not completely not at all, but it's quite different. Like, Idris Elba's involvement was not part of that leak. In fact, according to that leak, Johnny Silverhand wasn't in it, like, at all. A lot of it has been rewritten for numerous reasons. Hey, Half Peeps, what's up, bruh? You're not missing much? What, in terms of the gameplay that's already out? Okay. Well, they re-released Skyrim with very little fixing of the game itself because they know that people will buy it. Right? Like, it's a known thing. Starfield is not a known thing. It's a new IP. There's no previous, like, knowledge of the, you know, of the franchise, of what it holds, what it plays like, what it's gonna be like. And so because of that, they need to impress way more than they used to. Like, if this was Fallout 5, it would be out by now because you can get away with that. If this was Test 6, you would get away with it. You know what I mean? It's Starfield. Other than, like, nerds. Who fucking cares? Who even knows that, like, other than the name and that it's, like, Skyrim in space? Who even knows anything about it? What do you think of celeb cameos in games? It depends. Sometimes they're really cool if the celeb is like a known gamer. Like, if Henry Cavill were to be in Witcher 4 somehow, that's a cool cameo. Do you know what I mean? But just throwing a celebrity's name into a game just for the star power of the name, I fucking hate. I think that's so stupid. Does that make sense? I think from the creators of Elder Scrolls and Fallout is yeah, for those that watch the trailer, yeah. But if you're just walking through a store, it's not enough. The name on the box, it's just gonna say Starfield. You know what I mean? If somebody at GameStop is like, would you like to pre-order Starfield today? I don't know, what the fuck is that? Do you know what I mean? It doesn't have a recognizable brand. So, for those taking a chance on it, you gotta be way more, you just gotta be more polished, you know? What about Death Stranding with Norman Reedus? That's a bit different because that's the main character, and also that dude was involved in the creative process with Kojima since like the beginning, and also there was history there because like Konami had canceled their previous project that he had with Norman Reedus. So again, bit different. You know, he was it's like there's like an intrinsic connection there. Who goes to game stores? Parents. Also, yes, Starfield is like the Microsoft game launching this year. Game stores are dying? You're correct. Are they dead right now? It would be pretty cool if it launched in a really good state. And I have a feeling that Microsoft wants it to launch in a state like that. I know that the game has been internally delayed numerous times to avoid a Cyberpunk-esque situation. And it's been publicly delayed once, so... Ooh. I farted and it smells wah. Will it be on Game Pass Day 1? Yes. Hey, Lemon. I didn't announce the stream. I'm just chilling in Cedar Rapids. Did you have to read that? Did you have to comment that? My wife called me handsome yesterday. Cyberpunk was like the biggest, like, you know how much I love Cyberpunk, but it was like the highest profile example of the situation. It caused the biggest uproar. Thank you. When is Redfall coming out? Do we have a date? People forget Assassin's Creed Unity was a thing. That was not near... Like, yes, I remember Assassin's Creed Unity. I was working at Walmart at that time, and we got a lot of returns. Oh, it's May? I thought maybe it was closer based on how you were talking. I thought it was May. No, yeah, it's more like Far Cry, I heard. Less like Left 4 Dead. I'm thinking about making a Redfall video. I know that I'm gonna be playing Redfall with Cole Antonio when it comes out, so that'll be fun. I'm down for an archive. Yeah, by the team that did Prey 2017. One of my fucking top 5 favorite games of all time. Prey 2017 is brilliant. I have played that game all the way through, like maybe 12 times, and it's a long game. People saw Left 4 Dead in it because it's 4-player co-op. That's it. All 4-player co-op games, Left 4 Dead. Alien Storm is Left 4 Dead. Right? Madden. Left 4 Dead. FIFA. Left 4 Dead. Well, Vermintide is straight up inspired by Left 4 Dead. The developers have said so. That's a bit different. Mario Kart is Left 4 Dead. Deathloop is Left 4 Dead, but only half. Did you know I bought this shirt the first day it came out on on the Bethesda store? This is the very first Deathloop. This is the very first piece of Deathloop merch that was ever launched, and they launched it 2 days after Deathloop was announced, E3 2018. So, Mario Party's Left 4 Dead. It's true. Mario Hoops 3-on-3. It's almost Left 4 Dead.
Hello, I am Vega, the sentient intelligence assigned to Mars. After running diagnostics on the
Prey is not hard. They just had to say it's BioShock in space. It's like BioShock.
Will assist in upgrading your arsenal at an accelerated pace.
Portal 2 is half of Left 4 Dead. It's Left 2 Dead. Left to Die. Somebody should make a VR Left 4 Dead spin-off that's only 2 players and call it Left to Die.
Offline. All entrances not operational.
Man, I am just a good idea machine. Stop leaking canceled projects like that. I don't think that's a real cancel. I mean, is it?
Entrances not operational.
No, man, I make up all my information, remember? I fake it, I lie. I've started calling out people. I don't fucking care anymore. If people give me shit about stuff that's not even true, fuck off. I'm gonna call you out. I don't care. I didn't play the last Mario Strikers, yeah. I heard it was unfinished when it came out. Especially now. In what will be your final moments. What was the other? Right. I believe in honesty. My sisters and brothers, be thankful. Starting now. Which demon is most fuckable and why? Probably. I think that one's pretty cute. Hey, look, it's Doom Eternal 1-1. And they called Entryway.
My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will be the first. You will have a
Tyler, I can hear you all the way upstairs. I love you, Lynn. That's fun. That's really funny.
Demonic presence at unsafe level. Lockdown incoming.
I think they should give the Duke Nukem IP to one of the Boomer indie shooter devs like New Blood. Gearbox sucks. Gearbox sucks ass. Just watch, Gearbox is who I'm gonna end up doing a bunch of work for or some shit. I think what they're doing with... I think what 3D Realms is doing with Ion Fury is... dope. It's fucking dope! It's fucking mingy! Isn't New Blood working on an RPG? Yeah, they're working on a Fallout 1 and 2 inspired isometric CRPG. Even though Fallout 1 and 2 is not technically isometric, it's cavalier oblique. It's 3090, so that the characters don't look like they're floating when walking. It's not a 45-degree angle, it's a 60-30. But they're making a game inspired by that with a lot of the Fallout mod, like the people who make the really good classic Fallout mods, like Fallout Nevada. Those guys. It's Dave's passion project. I've talked to him about it for a while. Give Duke Nukem to Trey Powell? You mean Fallen Aces guy? How about he finishes Fallen Aces? You know, I did an interview with him that lasted 2 hours 2 years ago. Still haven't released it. Those interviews are so old now, I probably would have to record them again if I ever plan on releasing that project. Have I seen the Fallout 2 3D remake project? I have. It kind of looks like shit. Yeah, Phantom Fury. The Half-Life 1 inspired thing. It's even got Chuck Jones on it. Chuck Jones! Original Half-Life 1 artist. Yeah, Phantom Fury is Ion Fury 2. Exactamundo! It's a while out, but I'm very excited for it. It looks awesome. I've been thinking about making a video called "The Games I'm Most Excited For," and just like do little 30-second snippets of games that I'm looking forward to right now. Do you think Hugo would like to make a Duke Nukem game? I don't know. He's never played Duke Nukem. I don't know if it's his kind of thing though.
Access denied. Yellow security clearance required.
A top like that per year would be cool. Yeah, I've been thinking about doing it. Yellow security clearance required. Suck my nuts, UAC lady. Alright, come over here, guys. I need to kill 2 of you in 1 shotgun pull.
Yellow security clearance required. Access denied. Yellow security clearance required.
Damn it.
Access denied. Yellow security clearance required.
Fuck.
Yellow security clearance required.
That's positive I'd be able to do that. Shoot him! Tyler Nutt stream when? Like I said, $10 million, I'll show you my whole testicles. Both of them. Measles, mumps, rubella. Measles, mumps, rubella. Wow. I deserve to die after all those missed shots.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Cool. Which achievements do I even need right now? Earn all masteries for weapon mods. Complete all mission challenges. Ugh, okay. Earn all runes. God damn it, I do have to do all these. And for the achievement to unlock, I gotta do them on my first round through the level. Shit! Oh, nutsack. So it's kill 2 of the possessed with 1 pull of the trigger for the shotgun. Not so passionate, huh? Okay, that's a 2-day ban. You just said I'm not passionate. That's 1 day. You take a rest. You just said the worst thing you could possibly say to me. Don't ever say I'm not passionate. Okay? Well, that's how you do it. So I think I've done all the challenges. Now I gotta find 3 Seekeroonies. Seekeroony doonies. Hey man, don't call me not passionate about games. I will ban you. Not so not passionate, exactly. The thing is, Tyler is always extremely passionate. You see, that deserves a VIP. See, you're a VIP now. I may be dumb. I may be dim. I may be fat. I may not be slim. But don't ever say I'm not passionate about games. That's where I draw the line, bucko. Welcome to Mars. More like welcome to farts. We need to get all the secrets because I want to. Have you read the entire Doom Eternal Codex and Doom 2016 Codex and the cut codex from the beta that leaked publicly? If you know where to look. I bet you haven't. I have. I am cute and my junk is really well sized. And I like Doom. I haven't read the beta codex. Yeah, it's in late 2015 there was a closed alpha for the multiplayer of Doom Eternal that came with one of the Wolfenstein games. That build is out there. You can find it. And if you do a decompilation of everything in that build, you can find a whole bunch of beta from Doom 2016, including all the original codex entries, which included a lot of like found voice memo things. Like you were to find like a whole bunch of like audio recordings like in Doom 3, and it would have told the story of a couple of characters that were just all cut.
Access granted.
Welcome to the UAC's Mars installation, located in the vast Hellas Plain impact basin. This high-tech mining and research facility is pushing the boundaries of the imagination each and
Yeah,
every day.
I've done enough work to make like 20 the unused content of Doom Eternal and Doom 2016 videos. And I wonder why none of that work is out yet. That's really weird. I should probably put that work out somehow, huh? When will they let you? I don't know what you're talking about. All I can tell you is that, you know, editing a video or a series of videos that important probably taking up a good chunk of my time if I were to be doing that, because I would want it to be perfect. Because it may be a pilot for something bigger down the road with the companies that own id. And you know, maybe Hugo is going to bat for me or something, but I mean that's all just speculation. I don't know. But yeah, I mean none of that's true. It'd be super weird if like the videos that I'm not even making, because you know I don't know what you're talking about, did really well, and then Microsoft was like, okay, cool. What company do you want to do this with next? And I was like, oh, you know, maybe this one. And they're like, okay, cool. Here's a plane ticket. Go make it happen. That, I mean, obviously that's not happening, but yeah, I don't know what. I mean, like, that would probably involve Hugo giving me the pep talk of a lifetime and making me love my job and appreciate my job and want to make stuff again and reinvigorate my passion of video making and set me on a path of a lifelong career in media. And but that would be weird, man. That would probably never happen. That's just I'm spitballing. I'm just spitballing. I have fat fingers. Look how fat my fingers are. They're the Italian sausages of the family. That sounds like something your pseudo dad would do. Yeah, but he's not my dad. He's just a guy who lives in the Dallas-Fort Worth area of Texas. So, I don't know. Where is the secret around here? I forget. I know there's a secret around here. I know you can't keep it from me. Are you an iPhone or an Android guy? iPhone. Italian gang represent. Half Italian. There's some Japanese in there. There's some Irish in there. Scots-Irish. Back when Scottish people were effectively the slaves of the people living in Great Britain. Mostly just the English, which is why my last name is McVicker. You go up here. 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 Isn't there like a vent you can go into, and there's like a one of those dolls? Only 1/4? Yeah, my mom is complete, like, all of her family is just from Italy.
I'm blocking your access to the facility scanner. Come to the Vega terminal, and I'll give you what you need.
Man, fuck you. You suck. I hate you. I hate this guy. Samuel Hayden, more like Samuel, you suck. Seminal Fluid Official? Oh my god, it's the creator of Semen! It's Cum Guy! Cum Guy, huge fan. I swear to God, there's like a secret around here, right? Am I making this up? You jump up here. Is there not a secret up here? Oh, right, it's over here. I'm just a dumbass. Just keep walking, Tyler. You would have found it. Anyways, I'm sorry to embarrass myself in front of Cum Guy. Dude, your work, especially in like the recent Japanese stuff, oh, well, beautiful. I don't know if it was you or somebody that works for your company that came up with Bukkake, but I gotta say, man, like, genius. Genius. You a fan, huh? I'm like maybe your biggest fan. I think this bit has earned me a follow, Cum Guy. I'm just saying. Give me health. Give me the health. Give me the health, please. Give me the health. Thank you for the message. I came as soon as I heard Cum Guy was here.
Seminal Flu. Just subscribed.
Yo!
Lint 146 gifted a tier 1 sub to Seminal Flu and
it's just Lint wasting money.
Subs in the channel.
You know, Lint, you got me excited. I thought Cum Guy actually did something on their own accord. Okay? You made me think Cum Guy actually liked me. Rude, man. I'm trying my best to win over Cum Guy. Yeah, you did do the same thing when Hugo's on the stream, but we were already texting each other at that point. And that was the stream that he decided to send me the Doom Eternal Collector's Edition. You gotta work for that cum guy. You see, the thing is, I don't even know if cum guy's a dude. Cum guy could be a girl. You know, maybe cum guy's like a woman who is just experimenting in their lab on a guy, and then all of a sudden this stuff happened, and it's like, what have I found? What have I done? Everyone must know. I have a feeling the dude left. We could be anything. We? We? What do you mean, we? Wait a minute. Are you just Corsair in disguise? Hey. I would take a sponsorship from Cum Guy. Are you kidding? 100%. And this stream is brought to you by Cum. Drink up. Cum. Use code CUM in the chat for 20% off your next load. Wait a minute, what?
It's a gift.
You're an ass.
It will give you strength, help you on your journey, if you can withstand the power surge.
Cum guys, is this doing anything for you? Is this doing anything for you, Cum guy? Is this doing anything for you? Is this doing anything for you, Cum guy? Is this doing anything for you? Is this doing anything for you, Cum guy? Is this doing anything for you? Oh hell yeah, dude's getting bricked up. Why are you so quiet? The right cum in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world. And all the effort in the world. And all the cum in the world. Yeah, Half-Life 2 is awesome. Hey, Samuel Hayden? Lick my balls, boy. Probably my favorite gag of yours is Gabe Newell co-writing that crazy drum song. You were there for that, but you don't remember the Hunt Down the Freeman stream that I did? I don't even know half the shit that I say on these. Probably like 80% of this shit I say on these streams I don't remember. Hello, I am Vega.
After running more diagnostics on the active trader suit, it appears that I can accelerate the upgrading of your arsenal by measuring your combat.
My favorite gag is
I have added a tracker to your helmet's display.
Dougie B. Oh, Dougie B. The mouse, the rat.
Will not allow you access to the turbine room unless the demonic threat level is brought down inside the foundry. Our security systems cannot be overridden.
Well, I'm glad that you like Dougie B. Make a full run of Half-Life Alyx with Dougie B? Well, when I finish episode 2, I need to do Black Mesa. But then after Black Mesa, I need to do Half-Life Alyx with all the achievements, so I need to go with the gnome.
Access denied. Warning, core temperature rising.
But Dougie B, we'd have to do 2 streams then. A gnome run and a Dougie B run. You find Dougie B in a trash can and you bring him all the way to space. Am I gonna play the original Half-Life at some point? I won't be. But I have some more. Well, you see, I'm Mitch McConnell. That surprised me so much I turned into fucking Mitch McConnell. Ah, fuck. Lol, what? Lint, you're in your 30s. You know who Mitch McConnell was. Yeah, rip his arm off! I stay out of any politics? Well, you knew it was politics.
Stopped.
Look what I'm doing. I'm calling the room. I'm Macaulay calling the room! Lemon Jesus, how old are you? I can't wait to be in my 30s. My preferred lifestyle will be more acceptable when I'm in my 30s. I like to be in bed by 9:30. I like to wear comfy clothes around the house. I don't like to go out. I'm passionate about my work and my wife, but not much else. And that's okay. Tyler's not in his 30s. I'm 25. I know I look old, but I'm 25. Banana Seller, you're here all the time. You didn't know I was 25? Are you serious? 30s is when I start making real money. My goal is to start making real money this year. And Hugo is trying to push me so that, you know, I do. He keeps saying he's 25. Tyler looks like he's 20. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you to say. I turned 26 in a little less than a month. I do have a baby face. That's true. I am in agreement on the ownership of a baby face. Owner of a lonely heart. Owner of a broken heart. Much better than the owner of a lonely heart. Much better. Owner of a broken heart. How old's Mr. CEO Man? I have no idea. No clue. He never tells me his age. He could be 40, he could be 100. I don't fucking know, but his neck is weird.
Warning. Core temperature rising.
Yeah, if I put my mind to it, if I stick with it, if I don't have a mental breakdown this year, I could be pretty well off. Who's homeless? Mr. CEO Man? He says he's not, but I know he's just crashing on everybody's couch all the time. Two collectibles, death from above, 3 possessed with 1 explosive barrel. 3 possessed with 1 explosive barrel sucks ass. Death from above on who? Possessed soldiers, okay. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-dum, bum, ba-da-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-da-dum, bum, ba-da-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-da-dum, bum, ba-da-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-da-dum, bum, ba-da-da-bum, bum, bum, ba-da-da-dum, bum, ba-da-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-da-dum, bum, ba-da-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-da. Bum ba dum bum bum ba dum ba da 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 You guys tell I really like Doom, like a lot. Like a lot. I hope I can become friends with Romero one day. I'm friends with modern Romero, aka Mr. Martin. But I want to be friends with actual Romero one day. Death from above, death from above, death from above, oh, death from above. Fuck. How do you properly perform the death from above glory kill? Does anybody know? Other than getting the right amount of air. Just at the right time, I guess. Step one, go above. Thank you, Lynn. How are your children? Do they miss their father, or are they ever annoyed that they hear my voice all the time? My wife is putting down my daughter? What did she do? Putting her down? Lynn, I love you. That's fucked up. Don't put your kid down. I don't even like when they put dogs down. What is wrong with you? I'm sorry, that bit's over now.
Demonic threat reduced by 50%.
50%, more like I have 2 nipples on my left side. Percent. Alright, it's time to do my least favorite thing in the game. Cheese it so that I could possibly have a chance at doing the thing. Are you ready? I don't need to survive, I just need to get it. Come on, guys. I know you can do it. Look, there's 3 of them. Now come over to me. Damn it! I'm gonna text Hugo and tell him that I don't like this part of the game. I'm actually going to text Hugo and tell him, hey, in Foundry. Hey, comma, in Foundry. Making the player kill 3 possessed with 1 barrel is awful and I hate it. Would it be difficult to patch it out? Question mark. Thanks. You know, for the new re-releases of Doom, Doom 2, and Doom 3 on Steam, the achievements aren't there. And so I asked him, like, can you please put the achievements on Steam for that? And he goes, that's actually really hard to do, so no. And I'm like, Hughie, come on, Hughie, for me, for your little beautiful boy, for little Hughie boy, for me. And then he blocked my number. Only 2 of them here. We need 3 of them. Come on down. The price is right. Alright, 1 just fell. Come on. Come on. Get over here, guys. Oh, thank God. Alright. That reminds me, it's almost 5 a.m. I should sleep. Well, I'm glad I could help you remember to do a basic human task. Have you also eat today? Where do you live? The Atlantic Ocean? Hey man, be nice to people who live in the ocean. Okay? They're just like you or me. They're just wet. And not like in a sexy way. Aw, not in a sexy way? No, sorry, not in a sexy way. Hey, don't tell people that I live in the ocean. That's my secret. That is my ocean secret. Boink. Hey, that explosive barrel should probably blow up when it touches molten lava. Please fix. Do I have the blue key yet? Oh, no. Ocean man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land that you understand. Ocean man, the call of the cold rail is a real trip. Ocean man, take me by the hand, but I don't know the rest of the words of Ocean man. Speedrun. Oh, gee man, take me by the hand, tell me about your employers, because I'm real confused. Oh, gee man. I made a parody. It's called OG Man. OG Man. It's a real trip. OG Man. Oh, free man. I hear bad guy. Where is the bad guy? I would like to kill the bad guy. May I please kill the bad guy? Where is the bad guy? Yahoo! I am here to... Oh, hi! Were you chasing me, bad guy? That is creepy. You're unironically a fan of Ween's music? Yeah, me too. People are ironically fans of Ween's music? What the fuck? Where are you guys coming from? I want to go over there. I appreciate that you remember that. Luigi, I want to go over there. Mario. Mario, are you okay, Mario? Bing bong, boom bong, Gatorade, Powerade, wahoo! My brain is melting, Luigi. Hugo, could you please make a Mario Kart game in the style of Quake? Thank you. Yahoo! It wouldn't be a meme if it wasn't a banger. You want to bang me, Mario? You want to bang Mario? Mario is very flattered, but he must decline. Mario only bangs Princess Peach. Oh, and also whores. Mario loves whores. Mario loves to get chlamydia from beautiful whores that will have sex with me at any time. Yahoo! I'ma take a mushroom for my mushroom, if you know what I mean. Woohoo! Fuck you! I am Mario. I will stick my penis into this carcass. I am Mario.
Demonic threat reduced by...
Mario is really into necrophilia. Yahoo! I'm sorry. That went a bit... probably too far. Have you ever put your penis inside a dead Goomba? I highly recommend. Jeez. There was a one time I pissed on Toad. He seemed to like it. I will never do that again. Mario loves the music of Ween. Mario will sing his favorite song. Ocean Man, take me by the hand, I am Mario. Now do you understand? They have replaced me with a homophobe. Even Mario loves to have. Even Mario has anal sex with men. Even with Luigi. Oh, Mario, you said you wouldn't talk about that. Luigi, be open about your incestual relationship with me. Anyone would be lucky to have a Mario inside of them. Yahoo! But then they go and get Chris Pratt. He's kind of a homophobe, isn't he? Oh, not good.
Remember, the blind council is always watching.
Now say things in the Patrick voice? Nah. Wait, Seminole Fluid Official. Wait, you know that I do a Patrick voice? Who are you? Who are you really? You were on the stream the other day? But your name came up as green, which means it was the first time chatting. Well, it takes a minute to get into the Patrick voice. The Patrick voice is kind of hard. He's been following since April 19th? Shit.
Likes Patrick more than SpongeBob? No. This is Patrick. Maybe it's the way you're dressed. Or maybe it's because you're ugly. All they do is blow, blow, blow on their whistles. Rub, rub, rub that white stuff on their noses. And show off their misshapen bodies!
Dude, put that away. There are, like, children here.
I'm going to the snack bar. Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Alright.
Whoever's the owner of the white sedan, you left your lights on. Patrick really likes anal. Patrick, number 1, anal. Ooh, ooh, SpongeBob, anal.
Stop asking me to do impressions. Is that from one of the newer episodes? I've never actually had anal before in my life. Not a fan. I had a very traumatic childhood, let's just say that, so I have no interest in anal sex. Is it too dry? Ban that guy. Ocean Man, take me by the SpongeBob, come back. What is something that Patrick would say?
Turbine room doors now open.
Oh, I love penis, SpongeBob. SpongeBob, I love penis, SpongeBob. Where's the leak, ma'am?
How does Lek feel about this? She fucking hates it. She's very annoyed. She admits, I do a very good impression of... I'm good at voices. She admits that. But she hates that I do it.
I'll cut off your nutsack and nail it to my door! I'll cut off your nutsack and nail it to my door!
So if that dude is ever unable to do the voice of Patrick, I am available.
If fighting is to result in victory, then you must fight. Sun Tzu said that, and I think he knows a little more about fighting than you do, pal, because he invented it. And then he perfected it so that no living man could best him in the Ring of Honor. And that's why whenever you get all the animals together, it's called a zoo. Oh.
The Kyrgyz cheered X300.
Unless it's a farm.
Cusic lol, how are you doing?
I'm good. How you doing? Mario thinks that whenever animals are together, they call it a zoo. Woohoo! Unless it's a farm. Mamma mia. Are you going for achievements? Yeah, there's a few single player achievements that I'm missing. That I'm making sure I get. So I'm just playing on an easier skill. We're playing on Ultra Violence instead of Nightmare. And we're just trying to get the last of the single player achievements.
So, as it turns out, trademarks are not patents. You can't just sit on it forever. If you don't use it, you'll lose it, SpongeBob. Now, Bobby, I'll tell you what. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. So it turns out trademarks aren't patents, Bobby. You can't just sit on them forever. If you don't use it, you lose it, Bobby. I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. It did trademark something, but it turns out it's a Tango project. It might have helped, but it's a Tango project called Hi-Fi Rush.
Oh wait, did you mean Hank Hill? Bah ha 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 ha. What trademark are they referencing to? Probably Neon Prime. Yeah, Neon Prime's close, man. Can I do Goofy? Ooh, gorge. Not really. I've never really tried. Not a big Disney guy. Don't they bring out a Revenant? Or is that only on Nightmare? Marty the Martian. I don't know what that is. Turn blue! Turn blue! I command you to turn blue, maggot!
Core temperature is now stabilized.
The primary control room has been activated somewhere near.
We're missing a secret. We're missing a secret. Fuck, we're missing an Argent cell? Fuck-a-rooney do. Isn't it up there? A Looney Tune? I never really watched that when I was a kid, I'm sorry. Isn't there an Argent cell up here? Yeah, he's just sitting there. Where's the last secret? God. I can't have forgotten Foundry's secrets. I have played Foundry so many times. I mean, I don't need to find every secret. I just died a little inside. Can I ask how old you are? My parents were very, very, very strict when I was a kid. I wasn't allowed to watch a whole lot. Pretty much just SpongeBob.
Authorization. Olivia Pierce. Alpha 4. 0.
Denzel Crocker? No. Fairly Odd Parents! I have no idea. I haven't watched that show in ages, man. I've seen more Rule 34 of Timmy's mom than I've watched Fairly Odd Parents in my life. How was Half-Life 2 allowed? It wasn't. I got my first computer and learned how to pirate software. That's cool that you got to watch SpongeBob because people... Well, for a while I wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob because my mom thought that Patrick and SpongeBob were gay together and that they were trying to turn me gay. My mom was super conspiratorial, super right-wing. It's the best friends forever. Best friends forever. Ring. You're happy she managed to shake out of it? Yeah, me too. It's mostly due to my stepdad.
But Olivia to override it now. We will have to shut down the RG tunnel manually from the surface.
Old enough that you have a Blockbuster membership and Pokemon were considered demons to my parents? Pokemon was considered demons to my parents because of the evolution side, and I didn't have a Blockbuster membership, but I had a Hollywood Video and a Family Video membership. I'm 25, almost 26. It's not that I wasn't old enough to watch Looney Tunes. I wasn't allowed to watch Looney Tunes, Animaniacs, any of that stuff. Like, she thought Roadrunner was teaching me that war was okay, Tom and Jerry was too violent, shit like that. Like, I loved Tom and Jerry as a kid, like a lot, but I could only watch it at my grandfather's house.
You can prevent her from opening the gate by disabling the tower induction filters.
Hell Knight, Death from Above. Okay.
Untethered cross-dimensional activity is a frequent occurrence outside the base, so it is recommended that...
That was also during the late 90s, early 2000s when everyone was super sensitive to violence on TV. Do you know what Drudge... Does anybody here know what Drudge Report is? Did SpongeBob turn me gay? No. No, the porn did. Google it. It's a right-wing conspiratorial-based news website from the late 90s, early 2000s. My mom religiously read that website. Oh, damn it. But I do know from firsthand experience, the more you try and like box in your kid, the more that they'll learn how to break out of the box and sneak around. So, you know, ironically, my parents were very strict. I wasn't allowed to do a whole lot of anything under their watch. You know, I had to be number one in my class. I had to take all the hardest classes. I had to get A's on everything. I used to get beaten with a belt if I didn't pass tests. Like, I remember I used to get spanked if I failed tests, that kind of thing. So the teachers always thought it was weird that I started, like, crying really badly when I got F's. But that's not the point. The point is, they were also super, like, negligent and weren't paying attention very much. They just, like, gated us into certain rooms and left. And yeah, I was abused by random ass people sometimes, and my childhood was a nightmare. So, yeah, I don't know. But what I'm trying to say is, like, because of some of the abuse that I went through as a kid, and because of, like, the horrendous boxing in that I was, you know, that I went through, I discovered porn really early for some reason. And I discovered, like, media piracy really early. And so, like, on the surface, I had to, you know, follow all these rules, but then when I was locked in the basement with a computer, I learned a lot about the life that I live nowadays. So, like, when I learned about Portal and Half-Life, I pirated those things at first because no way in hell my parents would let me buy it. You know what I mean? And, you know, when we got a Wii, finally, and we were never bought any games for it. We had pretty much Wii Sports, Super Paper Mario, and Rayman Raving Rabbids, and that was about it for years. I took it upon myself to learn how to hack the Wii when I was, like, 11. Back when it was way harder with, like, the Twilight hack and all that. I literally begged my parents to let me rent Twilight Princess from Hollywood Video one day in, like, 2008. And instead of actually playing Twilight Princess, I spent the entire time trial and erroring how to soft mod the Wii so that I could turn a USB stick into any game I wanted for the Wii. So, like, you know, I had to do it myself because I wasn't allowed otherwise to experience things that other kids were experiencing, or watch certain movies, most movies, or, you know, shit like that. So me and my mom are really good nowadays. My stepdad really helped, you know, turn her into a significantly better person, and now we're really good friends and everything's cool. But my childhood, man, not good. I forget where the... Oh, it's in here. It's over here. It's like over in this area. You talking about early Wii modding? Yeah, Twilight hack shit, man. Early Twilight hack. Homer channel, GX, and you used to have to burn stuff to DVD minus R's. And then eventually USB Loader GX came out, and I learned how to use that. And games would come out on Pirate Bay, you know, like sometimes weeks before they came out in stores. I remember I played Super Mario Galaxy 2 like two weeks before it came out in stores, and I was like, this is the coolest fucking thing ever. When did I learn about Doom? I was living on my own. Doom 2016 came out, so I was living on my own. I moved out as soon as I turned 18. And I moved out November of 2015. I learned about Doom because I was watching E3 2016, and they announced that the Doom game had a demo that let you play like the first level and a half. And I played that, and I was like, this is the coolest fucking game I've ever played. This is so nuts. Then I just kind of fell in love with Doom from there. So I got into Doom quite late. You see, I was so religious growing up that something like Doom would have scared the shit out of me as a kid, because I was really religious. Fear of God, fire and brimstone. I'm sure, like, I knew about Doom, you know, but I was not somebody, I didn't play a whole lot of it. I had played Duke Nukem 3D quite a bit, but I had not played a lot of Doom. Religious as in Roman, traditional Roman Catholic, yeah. So like Orthodox Catholic. Wolfenstein? Fuck no, are you kidding? I mean, at this point, New Order came out when I graduated high school. You were Catholic, but 8-year-old me was obsessed with... Well, I mean, you probably had normal parents. And you probably also spoke English in church. Yeah, trad Caths. Exactly. Didn't you say you were scared of going to hell if you missed a single day of church? Yep. I was afraid that my family members wouldn't go to hell if I didn't do absolutely everything that every adult in the church told me to do. You didn't speak English in church? No, we spoke Roman, or whatever that's called, Latin. Do I know Latin? Just the stuff that we had to say in church. Domini Patrus et Spiritus. Domini Patrus et Spiritus Spiritus Sanctus. E con spiritu tuo. Stuff like that. It was years ago. Domini Patrus et Matrus et Spiritus Sanctus. That's what it is, yeah. You came out 100% on top. My parents hated that I was doing YouTube. The first time they found out I uploaded a video to YouTube, I got grounded for 3 months. Yeah. A lot of opposition, and that's the reason why I moved out so quickly. It's because I knew I could make a living from this, but I couldn't if they were going to continue hovering over me. And they were really mean about me moving out, too. Really mean. But I made the right decision. And both of my parents have come out and told me that they were wrong. Which is all well and good, but I wish that they had realized that when I was a kid. What was the video? It was called Bob's Edited Video. I made it in 2007. It's probably out there somewhere still. That's pretty cool. Thanks, man. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, so I guess my advice for you is if you're going through a hard time living at home, it's gonna get better, man. Just, you know, there are people out there who will support you if you try and find them. And for me, that was Electra. I met Electra in 2010, started dating in 2011. And we've been best friends ever since. Beans to you too, Salad Steak. I still can't believe you decided to leave the bits where your dad got in. What are you talking about? Oh, are you talking about my Patreon video where I played a recording of my dad screaming at me? What's with the Half-Life 3 confirmed in the tags? Have you been watching my videos lately? They're working on Half-Life 3 again. Was her family freakishly religious too? Yeah, but a different religion. Her family was Jehovah's Witness. Damn it! Portal 3 unconfirmed? Well, I mean, no one is working on it right now. That doesn't mean it won't happen. Oh, shoot. After Alex, I'm surprised they don't retry f-stop. So many people have, like, figured out f-stop and made their own versions of it at this point that I don't think Valve sees any value in it anymore. Like, just go play Superliminal. Go play Snapshot. Go play, there's a couple... I mean, f-stop was more than just what Superliminal is doing, but the first idea that evolved into f-stop is effectively what Superliminal is. Do you think Half-Life 3 will come to consoles? Do you think I have an answer to that question? I don't know. That's what f-stop basically was. Not... It's a significant oversimplification. F-stop was very complex in terms of what it could be. And what we call f-stop was effectively like two different things. But yeah. Yeah. There's even an f-stop collection on the Portal 2 workshop. Oh, is there? Here's a conspiracy theory. Superliminal is so similar to certain ideas of f-stop that it's kind of strange. And it's made by Pillow Castle Games. It's their first game, and they're all based out of Bellevue, Washington. Superliminal did take it a step further and make it so that you didn't have to take pictures of what you were scaling, and you could just pick them up, and that was it. I do really like Superliminal. I've spoken to the devs before. I actually found a game-breaking soft lock in the beta, because they let me test it a bit before it came out. Viewfinder is not very f-stop-ish. Viewfinder is very much its own thing. Viewfinder, I think, is cooler than f-stop. Just is. The whole idea of, like, taking pictures and turning those pictures into entire rooms? That's sick. That's really cool. Ah, suck! Suck! Yeah, Superliminal is great. I 100%ed it on the Epic Game Store back when it was exclusive to that platform. But since then, they've added a lot of content. And I really should replay it on Steam. I do have it on Steam. They gave it to me. Anything to suggest that the third attempt of Half-Life 3 won't fail? This is the fifth. Sorry. The third attempt failed miraculously. I mean, technically, isn't this the level where you get the super shotgun? Yeah, and a secret. I'll go get it. Technically, you could say that this is like the 18th attempt at Half-Life 3, like, but I don't count like the versions that only had like 2 or 3 people working on them. What content did they add to Superliminal? Workshop support, so people could create their own levels. Multiplayer, which I don't entirely understand because I haven't tried it yet. And I think a DLC campaign. Does Source 2 really exist yet? Yeah, at this point it does. It doesn't exist in a state where it's publishable to the public in the way that like all the tools are cleaned up to be publicly facing, because that's a lot of work. But yeah. Alex was Source 2, Dota 2 is Source 2, Artifact is Source 2, Underlords is Source 2, Steam VR Home is Source 2, CSGO is soon to be Source 2. Yeah, absolutely. Source 2 is quote-unquote a thing. Sandbox is Source 2, but it's kind of becoming its own proprietary version branched off of the Alex build of Source 2. But yeah, you're right. Desk Job is Source 2. Hand Labs is Unity. Robot repair is source 2. The lab is Unity. God. Sandbox is starting to look crazy good. I haven't been paying attention. I've been busy with other stuff, but I really should be paying attention. I know Gary said that he would do an interview, but not until, you know, they pass a certain threshold in development.
We're only temporarily disabling the tower. You need to remove each lens individually. Carefully release the hinges.
Any home leaks? Home meaning the musical artist? No. He hasn't been talking to anyone. I know his mom recently passed away, and there's been a lot of like family stuff going on with him. And his main concern is just getting his next album done. And so he's kind of shut himself off from a bunch of people, including me. Which, you know, what can you do? Yeah, I wasn't giving preview access. I was just given a developer build. I haven't touched Sandbox in a while, and I still have it.
Kyrgyz cheered X100.
Thanks, man.
I've been following your YouTube channel content since Valve News Network. What are your current thoughts on where we're at with VR?
Oh, unfortunately, in its current state that's focused on gaming is dying. Meta Facebook wants it to be this business platform, metaverse platform thing. So like part crypto, part business, with a very small portion of their total workforce actually focused on games. And once Apple enters the scene, the paradigm is going to shift. Because once Apple is a part of it, people are going to think, okay, well, this is now something that is worth investing in. It's Apple. But the Apple version of the thing is going to be shit. Not like... It's going to be the app. It's going to be the anti-Valve headset. So, yeah, I'm not super happy about it, but what can you do?
You must stop. The hell energy is unusable without the filters.
When's the next episode 2 stream? After I finish episode 100%, which will probably take 2 playthroughs. Do you ever think... Dude, shut up. Do you think Alex will ever get a widespread proof of VR's potential? That was the plan, but it didn't happen. You could partly blame the pandemic, I guess. Partly blame Valve's negligence of keeping up with stuff, you know, and getting distracted with, you know, my brain shut off there for a second. The Steam Deck. Sorry, I meant to say episode 1. Oh, meant to be today? I'll do it tomorrow. Favorite game on the deck? I use my deck every day. Right now I'm playing through the Runner series. Bit Trip Runner 1, 2, and 3. 2.5D FPS games where you don't have any vertical aiming are pretty good. Is absent-mindedness a side effect of your medication? Yeah. What time tomorrow? Don't know. Pretty soon we're gonna have it developed so that you guys have a time to expect. The issue is I have people all over the world that like to watch these streams, and I don't want to like neglect any one time zone, but that's impossible. And I want it to be the same time every day, because that's easier for me to follow. Alex on standalone headset would shake the world. It will never happen. Apologies, that will never happen. Apple VR headset, Half-Life 3, Source Code, CSGO Source 2. So many things to get excited for. 2 of the 3 things are very, very cool, interesting things. The Apple VR headset is not one of the things that I am hotly anticipating, because it's going to shake the VR industry in a way that I don't know I will appreciate, because of how it's not a gaming first piece of kit, where I feel like VR's main potential is video games, interactive media. And unfortunately, the ROI in the last decade for VR software has not been high enough for any company to properly invest the time needed to create a high quality VR piece of software. And so you have all these indie games, none of them sell that well, and it's you know, it then just is this feedback loop where investors think it's not worth anybody's time, so nobody invests into it. And then Valve comes out, spends millions and millions and millions of dollars on the world's most polished VR experience, and sets the bar so unimaginably high that no other company would be willing to put the money in, because Valve is taking a loss on that project. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, if Valve is willing to take a massive loss on that project with the mindset of, okay, well, yeah, we may take a loss on this in the short term, but Alex is the thing that'll cause VR to shift back to the enthusiast side, and then that didn't happen. So I don't know if I'm making any sense. I don't know. My long COVID's been fucking me up today. Man, I do not. Where the hell is the super shotgun? $12 p.m. Eastern. That's too early for me. I like to spend my mornings with Lek and making videos. It would have to be afternoon EST. $6 p.m. I say like 4 p.m. is probably where I would sit, and then if it was 4 p.m. I'd have enough time to do like 3 to 4 hour streams. 3 to 4. That's what I meant. A lot of doctors use VR for medical procedures? No, some do. But it's still such a niche piece of hardware that the software required for that to be like worth everybody's time doesn't really exist yet. And I mean, interesting VR software is not releasing frequently enough to support the enthusiast level side of things. Even PSVR 2, which is the most interesting thing going on right now, is not even close to the quality of hardware that Valve Index was, and that came out in 2019. And most of the killer apps that are supposedly coming out on PSVR 2 are games that we already have on other platforms. The only thing that looks really interesting for PSVR 2 is that Horizon game and that 1 FPS. Bone Labs was a disappointment. That sucks. You know, it's just, you know, what are you gonna do? VR is kind of in a holding period, and I don't know how long it'll take before it's out of that holding period. Do you think Alex will be ported to PSVR 2? I think that if it were to happen, it wouldn't be Valve doing it. In the same way that, like, the Portal Companion Collection is NVIDIA. Portal RTX is NVIDIA. And if the Half-Life 2 Crowbar Collection, or whatever they end up calling it, actually ends up happening, again, that's NVIDIA. What is 4 p.m. EST in Europe? I like Bone Labs, but I can't deny that it's not as good as Boneworks, and the focus on user-generated content is kind of misled because a lot of the user-generated content that currently exists for Boneworks isn't compatible, and it's relying on the idea that the majority of the content will be created by an install base that currently hasn't come to fruition. I don't know. I love Brandon and Alex, but you know, gotta call it like it is, and it doesn't look great right now. I used to be up at 5 a.m. That used to be me. That's not me anymore. I like to be in bed no later than midnight. And, you know, I limit my caffeine intake nowadays, which fucks me up. Like, I still have really bad withdrawal from caffeine some days, but... The only VR game I play nowadays, Vertigo 2, which looks awesome, but it's an indie project made by one fucking guy. Compound is great, but that's such a simple game. Do I get huge headaches? Huge headaches, I get nauseous, and I get really out of it. Like post-COVID brain fog to the max, man. Yeah, Compound's great. And it's out on Quest now. And the Quest port is great. A Medieval is coming to VR. That port is really good.
Energy contamination and critical.
You see, the majority of the cool shit happening in VR are ports of existing FPSs. Like the Dr. Beef ports are like the only things I look forward to anymore. Currently, they're working on Jedi Knight 2. And I'm not even a Star Wars guy, and it's super fucking fun, man. It's like the best VR lightsaber combat I've ever seen. And it's a mod of an existing FPS from like 2002. And then Half-Life 2 VR came out, another thing Dr. Beef helped out on, even though that was mostly Cannibalistic's project. Knocked the socks out of most VR games. And a Medieval VR, Andre and his team, you know, Andre's a really nice dude. I've had a few conversations with him over the years. He gave me a build of the game, just episode 1, but it works really well. And it's still it's an existing project that's been ported to VR. And it's hard not to look at it differently. Is HL2 VR compatible with mods? For the most part, yeah. It works. Calm down.
Selling it to humanity. We balance their hell energy with our science, making it usable and safe. We solved an energy crisis the world had no answer for. It worked. You cannot do this.
My mom, for Christmas, found like this eBay lot of like a bunch of classic Star Wars PC games from the 90s in box. And I'm not a big Star Wars guy, but I got excited when I saw that Dark Forces box, I gotta say. I love Star Wars games from the 90s. They're really, really good, you know? A lot of great ones. But, I mean, a Boomer Shooter fan can't look at something like Outlaws and feel a little bad that LucasArts was spending a lot of their time on just making Star Wars games over and over again. You know what I mean? Outlaws is awesome. Shoutouts to your mom doing a 180 on you. I know, right? Hell yeah. I like Outlaws more than I like Dark Forces, and I don't know if that's sacrilegious to say to some of you. I mean, I love Dark Forces. Dark Forces is great. I like Outlaws more. What is that noise? Every time I come over here, I hear that noise. Would I ever stream Outlaws? I think I have some archival footage of Ty playing Outlaws. My uncle. Maybe I could restream that someday. Star Wars Rebel Alliance 2. I have 3 boxed copies of for some reason. That 70-year-old man that sent me the 200 pounds of PC games, there's a copy of that in there. For Christmas, I got a copy of it. And then I was at my grandmother's former nurse's house a couple of days ago because she was selling me some CRT monitors that her brother, whom just recently passed away, had. And I just found another boxed copy. Just curious, do you have Ty's faxes? Oh no, that shit's long gone. Have I played Titanfall 2? Not all of it. I think I've played like the first hour of the campaign, which I know is like half the campaign, but no, not all of it. Man, where the hell do I go? No, I know. The campaign for Titanfall 2 is a fucking classic. That is a well-known fact. I remember somebody came to me and was like, "Yo, are you a Titanfall fan?" And I was like, "No, not really." They go, "Okay, well, I mean, I have like some insider leaks from Respawn. Would you be interested?" And I'm like, well, I mean, I'll take any insider leaks. Sure, what do you got? What information do you got? And this dude didn't have information. This fucking dude. I don't know how this happened, but this dude bought a hard drive, a used hard drive from somebody, and it wasn't cleaned, and it was a work hard drive from Respawn. With, like, just fucking tons and tons and tons of files from Respawn. And the issue was, it was somebody's, like, personal work drive. So it was, like, full of personal files and legal documents and contact information and shit. And I'm like, okay, I'm not taking this. Delete this. Delete this. This isn't fun. Delete this. I didn't look too close on what was in it. I didn't want to know what was in it. I didn't want to be involved. I emailed the right people and said, hey, you've got a problem. And then I told whomever this anonymous person was to delete it, and I wanted nothing to do with it. Thank you for the follow. Yeah. In an alternate reality, I could have been, like, behind, like, the leaks of way too much stuff and gone to jail. Whose data was it? I'm not gonna say. Are you kidding? The guy's name was everywhere, but I'm not gonna say. Can I pick stuff up in Berserk? Yeah, I can.
If stopping our energy production is what you want, then you need only to destroy this last filter, and Argent energy will no longer exist in this solar system. We will be back at square 1.
1 minute. The clock counts us down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1.
no idea what you have just done.
There would have been development builds and stuff. I have no idea. I didn't. Once I noticed that this was somebody's entire fucking hard drive and not just like some builds or some text files, I was like, nope, 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 nope.
That's it then. There's nothing else to be done.
See you, Lint. Have fun with Battlefield. And every time you say bye, you're still fucking here, so I don't know what you're talking about. Where's that other field drone? Oh, I missed an entire section of the map. Alright.
Questioning your faith? We all have.
This time I can't stick around. Alright. Where is the other field drone? There's a health kit over there. I would assume in this general area, so let's head over there. So I gotta go backwards. All right, good night, brah. Thanks for being here. No, yeah, the dude that had it was like really pissy with me that I was like, you gotta delete this. He's like, it's the motherload. So I contacted Sony and all that. I was like, fuck that, fuck that, fuck that. Absolutely not. Respawn is owned by Sony, bro. Or EA. Yeah, sorry, EA. Yeah, my brain ain't working right. Been a hot minute since I've seen these levels. When was the last time you played this game? Back when working on Snap Map. How long ago was that for you? $2016, hot damn. Yeah, I play this game at least once a year all the way through. Game's great. I'm up late? What time is it? Oh yeah, I guess I am up late. So the drone is upstairs. Oh, I like Doom Eternal way more. See, Electra's got to be up late working, so I stay up until she's ready to go to bed to like make sure she's not alone. There you go. No, not where I want to go. She's not alone with you. Yeah, but going to sleep when your partner's already asleep kind of sucks. That's never fun. How many times have I played through Half-Life, Half-Life 2? Half-Life 1 all the way through. A dozen, maybe 20 times. Half-Life 2, 30 times. Like, yeah. And I mean, that's over the last 16 years. 15, 16 years. I am going the wrong way. Oh, I play Quake Champions in my free time. I have it installed right now. I love Quake Champions. I mean, like, Valve's single-player games, Left 4 Dead's,
Remember, the 12 is always watching.
Prey, Fallout New Vegas, this, Doom Eternal. They're like my comfort games. I always go back to them. Took you 6 hours to get through Half-Life 1? Yeah. That sounds about right. If you know what you're doing, yeah.
Primary access points to the tower.
If I just sat here and did one run of Half-Life 1 and tried to go through it as quickly as I could, I could probably do it in 4 hours, 4.5.
Thrust boots in the maintenance hangar. You can use them to traverse the pipeline.
Demonic presence at top save lockdown.
From behind, 3 secrets, quad damage. This level's long. It's like one of the longest levels in the game, isn't it? If there's something bothering you in life, you'll just replay Doom Eternal. Feel that.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Completing 2127 based off a prototype developed by Samuel Hayden's research team. The Argent Tower, also known
You good
as
at the game?
Argent
I'm pretty
Tower,
good at the
is
game.
UAC's crowning achievement.
Hugo Martin has personally called me a black belt on many occasions. Have you played the No Elements levels in Portal 2? No, I saw a YouTube video about it though. It looks interesting. I might take a look at it. It might be an interesting stream to do. So the people that played Quake Champions, who do you guys main? And why is the correct person to main Doomslayer? Even though, and I'll give you that, Berserk sucks. The Berserk player, the Berserk power up in Quake Champions kind of fucking sucks. I always just get kills. Doom Eternal does rock. Oh god. There you go. I mean, I will give you that Ranger is the purest way to play, and I think his power in the right hands is like the best one. But I can't help not playing Doomslayer. He's like the scout. He can double jump. You know? Mop, 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 mop. Womp, 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 womp. First thing you did when you built your new PC was check out Doom Eternal with ray tracing? Hell yeah, bruh. Yeah, the ray tracing update's sick. Shoot. Fuck! You like sliding around as Slash? I'm gonna be real with you. I've played a lot of Quake Champions. I have only ever played Ranger, Doom Guy, and BJ Blazkowicz. Those are the only guys I have ever played. I have no idea about any of the other ones. Wop, 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 wop. Yeah, I know nothing about any of the other characters. How could you not play? Oh, fucking ass. Why do you think Alex is less stable than other Valve games? Because it's a new kind of thing. And I mean, it has way more bugs than other Valve games. Wop, 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 wop. How do I get up there? Wop, 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 wop. Up! What was that? Hugo, what was that? What about Steam Pipe updates for Half-Life 2? Yeah. But no. Did you ever play the single-player Quake game that came out on the 360 back in the day? You talking about Quake 4? Because, yeah. I have played Quake 4. You worked on Quake 4? Clock Paradox, who are you? And why are you working on games? Why are you doing that? You ever consider doing a playthrough of Unreal Gold? Again, that's just something that I know my uncle did back in the 90s, and I probably have archival footage of it, so I'll just run that. You know me. Do you work at id? You working at id? You an id guy? Even though I know that Quake 4 was Raven. You working on Call of Duty? If so, yuck. Been in the biz since '94. I bet this dude's got beta builds on top of beta builds. What was your first project, Clock Paradox? 94? If you were at Raven, then that would have been Heretic or Hexen. Or Heretic. First real project was Master Levels. Oh, okay. Well, then I think I know who you are. One of these dudes. That guy's dead. That guy is Tim Willits. It's one of these 4 people. Are you Jim Flynn? Are you Christine Klee? Are you Cranium? Or are you Tom Mustache? Oh, you're this guy. You're that guy. I know who you are. You're from Escalation. Yeah, you're this guy. I saw Escalation Studios and I'm like, wait, I'm friends with people from Escalation. Right. Didn't you get bought up by Bethesda? Yeah. I remember when they said Escalation Studios got bought up by Bethesda and they became like Bethesda Dallas or whatever. So this guy... Locations. Dallas, Texas. So you're from the Dallas area, which means you worked at Raven. You helped with id. You worked at Ritual? And also, you didn't know that they did Counter-Strike Condition Zero deleted scenes? So you worked on Sin back at... Oh my god, we gotta do an interview or something, bruh. Because I've known you for years. And just like all the memories... No, that was mine. CSCZ. Ritual did the deleted scene stuff. You finished the game and then Valve canceled it because it got like mid-range reviews. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. You must have saw my old Counter-Strike Condition Zero documentary I made back in the day. I made that video like 2016? Oh god! Son of an ass. Can I get saved from this? No. Got on a YouTube rabbit hole? Well, you're welcome. So are you still at Escalation? Wow, I put that video out right before I moved out of that apartment. Yeah, we had to move out of our first apartment because of black mold. Lived in my parents' basement for 2 months. Lived in Electra's dad's house for like 6 months. And then we moved into the Snake Shack. So you're still at Escalation. What is it like? What is it like being a Bethesda-owned studio? Like, they took your studio and you had worked on like Pastime with Bad Robot. You worked on that Doom 3 rail shooter for iOS. You worked on Samba de Amigo for the Wii, I remember. And then you get bought by Bethesda. And I think your team was put on Fallout 76 for a while, right? But now I know that like a bunch of third-party studios... Yeah, I lived in my parents' basement for 2 months where I used to make old videos. I hid that fact with a green screen. When I was invited to go to Valve, I was living in my parents' basement. It's badass. So you're like a support studio for other Bethesda-owned studios, right? So like if like Arcane needs something done or if id needs something done, your studio comes in and helps. I'm guessing. But that also means you get to sit in on those cool monthly like meetings where the teams show off everything that they're working on. I found Bob's edited video and you're dancing to Scatman. That's the one. You found my old YouTube channel. It'd be cool if Valve did another roundtable kind of thing. Oh, they do from time to time. I'm never gonna get invited back anytime soon. They did for Artifact's announcement. Why was I calling myself Bob back then? Because my parents told me that if I used my real name, I would get abducted and raped. My mom's words. So I called myself Bob W. McGrin. I was 10 years old, and my pseudonym was Bob W. McGrin. The W stood for waffles. When did Tyler videos without the face become more common? Oh, 2014. Right after I graduated high school. Electra was the one that... Like, I had done a few. I did one about Black Mesa. I did one about The Soldier. I did one about Quake Team Fortress. I did one about the Bread update. And then Electra was like, this seems to be your best stuff. Focus on this. And she was right. And then I applied to be part of an MCN. I got rejected. And then the week I got rejected from joining an MCN, I uploaded All You Need to Know About Source 2. August 2014. That blew up. I knew right then and there, okay, I'm going to make this my career. I went from 2,000 subs to 5,000 subs in the matter of like 3 days. And then I never stopped working. I just kept making videos and kept trying my hardest until it became enough of a job that I could afford to live on my own. And then my goal became to become the guy, you know, known for the Valve stuff. Did that. Then I wanted to, you know, be the guy to be right about the next Half-Life game. Did that. Then I wanted to become more diversified and become friends, or at least closer with like the actual game developers, and work on humanizing the game development process, because you know, investors love to utilize the fact that, as far as they're concerned, game developers are disposable, and that's my current project. So, being Bethesda Game Studios Dallas, that must mean that you're working on Fallout 76, Elder Scrolls Blades, whatever their new mobile game is, Starfield, Elder Scrolls 6, that kind of stuff. So you're working on the true blue Bethesda content, Clockwork Paradox. Any updates on what I think the Steam DB thing from Valve is? I think it's some kind of contest to win either a Steam Deck or something related to Kago Source 2. Yeah, we call it Kago here in this community. I understand that means to shit in certain languages, and that's why we use it. To be fair, CS does that to you. Bingo. Can we expect a giant shit pile of new bugs with Kago? Yeah, which is why there's no way in hell they're releasing it. Like, just releasing it. It's gonna be in beta for a while. Wop, 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 wop. It's not actually going to be called Kago. It's just an inside joke in the community. You can thank LV John Freeman for that. When are you getting a Valve BCI? Never.
That's an Argent accumulator she's carrying. She'll try to use it to open a portal manually into hell.
Nice ribcage, lady. Ooh, why are you so thick, though?
The connection to their dimension is still viable. We are at great risk, Dr. Hayden.
Home of the patented Argent Energy Filtration System developed by Dr. Olivia Pierce. We are the only corporation with this technology, able to convert pure hell energy into clean, controllable Argent energy. It powers this facility.
Why am I dying so much? To just, like, not being able to grapple properly. Damn it. Damn it! Damn it. Oh, by the way, never call it Doom 4. Bethesda PR hated. In an internal document I sent to them for approval, they were pissed that I was calling Doom 2016 Doom 4. Why did I call it Doom 4? Because I hate typing Doom 2016. I think it's so stupid. Doom, parentheses, 2016. I hate that. I mean, even, like, true Doom 4, like the canceled Call of Doom thing, was just called Doom Hell on Earth. Ooh, look at that pre-baked lighting of an item that doesn't exist in the game, no more. How is BioShock Infinite the 4th game in the series? Is System Shock 2 the first game in the series to you? Should have been called Neuroshock or Psychoshock. You're correct. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Oh, fuck. Alright, I'm tired. That's fun. You gotta love Doom. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope y'all stay good. Wait until I see a good one. You remember most of these. Good. Yeah. All right, guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.